Well, first I have to say all glory be to God.
Oh, yes. Oh,
And
yes.
I'd like to thank you all for allowing me to be a part of this tremendous event. It's truly been a blessing. Thank you.
Amen.
So before I start my speech, there's a video that I watched coming up to this, and the name of it was "I Can Do All Things Through Christ," and it just happened to line up with the theme of y'all lock-in.
It's all right.
And it says what I say versus what God says. And you say it's impossible, but God says all things are possible through me. You said, I'm tired. God said, I will give you rest. You say, nobody loves me. God says, I have loved you with everlasting love. You say, I can't do anything. God says, my grace is sufficient. You say, I am not able. God said, I am able.
Come on now.
You say, I am always worried. God says, cast all your cares on me. You say, I feel alone. God says, I'll never leave you. You said, I messed up bad. God says, your mistakes doesn't define you. You said, I can't figure it out. God said, I will direct your footsteps. You say, I'm not smart enough. God said, I will give you wisdom. You say, I'm not skinny, fit, or fast enough. God said, you are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Come on now. Come on.
You said, I can't do it. God says you can do all things through Christ.
Yes.
God always has an answer. Nothing is too hard for God. With man, things are impossible. But with God, all things are possible.
Yes.
He has brought many people through storms they never thought they would see the end of. He has helped many overcome trials and tribulations. He has helped many overcome failures. He has helped me overcome failures in my life. I always had a problem with reading and comprehending since I was young. I tried and tried, but I just couldn't get the thing down. I always had bad reading grades, and it frustrated me so much after a while, I just wanted to give up. Just think about this. I was in 6th grade, reading on a 2nd grade reading level. Then, one day, while attending church with my grandmother, they gave a message, said I can do all things through Christ. All things are possible through Christ. So I started praying and working harder on reading, and through His grace, my reading got better. You see, the devil likes to whisper things in your ear.
Oh, yes.
I can't. But Jesus can turn that I can't into a I can, if you allow Him to. So next time you feel like giving up, just remember prayer, have faith, put your work, and watch your attitude change. Anything is possible through Christ. If He can walk me through a storm, He can walk you through a storm.
Yes.
If He can move mountains and shape valleys for me, well, He can do the same for you.
Yes, He can.
Do not limit God, for He is limitless. He did not say some things are possible through me, but He said all things are possible through me.
Yes.
Now, think about the story of Moses. Moses and his people were fleeing from the Egyptian army, and they got to the Red Sea, and there was nowhere for them to go. But then God told Moses, hold out your staff, and then the water began to part.
Come on now.
So what is that saying to you? Well, to me, God is saying when you're trapped in life, and when there's no way, He'll make a way. When there's no path, He'll make a path. When you have no hope, He'll give you hope.
Yes, He will.
Things are truly possible with God's helping hand. When we have Jesus, we will not be shaken, because Jesus is the Alpha and Omega.
Yes.
He is the first and last. He is the beginning and the end. All things are truly possible through Him. When darkness comes, His word is the light. He is truly the God that exceeds expectations. Thank you very much. Godspeed.
Thank you, God.